All right, let's go ahead and get started. You have to excuse my voice. Got something going on in my throat. So let's look at GameStop. Let's just start with GameStop. I have an ascending broadening wedge here. We had a little breakout, but price turned around, came back up, which is fantastic. You're gonna notice right away that I have a minute wave 4 here at this point C in an ABC correction heading higher. I called this very well. We were down here. I said, here we go. And sure enough, we went up. And I said, back down. And we went back down. And now it's like, okay, back up. And we're going back up again. But here's the question is, where are we actually? What is actually going on here? It looks like volume throughout the day today kind of rose and peaked right here at the peak. Not down here before the peak, at the peak. So that tells me that this is where the selling pressure is, and that makes sense because at least in an Elliott wave analysis, we wouldn't want to see wave 4 move up past the bottom of wave 1, which was at 2189. It's possible that we have a truncated fifth, which came down just to 1879. But I don't know. I would need to get really into a smaller time frame to try to find a motive wave through here. But that doesn't look motive, does it? That drop from minute wave 4 at 2189 down to 1879. This does not look motive to me. It looks like a zigzag. So wave 4 could just simply be extending. How annoying! And yes, we did, of course, on the hourly go above that wave 4 level, which is fine on an hourly chart. If we turn on the daily chart, you're going to see that the close was below that level. So this wave count could still be very valid, and we still could be heading lower for a wave 5, and wave 5 would be characterized now by a double top, which would confirm when the price closes below that 1879 level. So there's like a $2 range in here where the price can just do whatever and not really send any signals, not convince anyone of anything. Again, I'm always pointing out these divergences in the RSI and the price, and it's just a great thing to check out. Look, you've got the RSI not setting a higher high, and the price here actually isn't either. But when we do get up towards that 2189 level, watch. If we get a close up here above this level, and the RSI is not setting a new high with the price, that would be bearish divergence. Now there is a place I want to talk about that same divergence. I think it's an SPY. We're going to zoom in. We're going to get off of this chart. I have a new analysis here, and it's actually a symmetrical triangle. So I have some notes here from the patternsite.com, which is Volkowski's website. Now these statistics, they come from bull markets. So if we're in a bear market, then we're going to have to take them with a huge grain of salt. Typically, a symmetrical triangle has a 60% chance of a bullish breakout. Typically, that happens at 74% throughout the pattern, which is from the beginning to the apex. And I have that labeled here in this long white dashed line, and then right there. You're going to see that we actually didn't even get our 5th touch point until well after that point in time. So, again, big grain of salt, right? Now, if we do get a breakout confirmation, which it seems like we might, we're going to be adding $48 to the breakout price of the pattern, which was at about $398. So that seriously takes the price up to like $345, right? Which is a significant level. It really is. Let me figure out where I'm at. So this high at the beginning of the triangle at 430. If the price can get above there, this is the true bullish bearish line, is like 430. Otherwise, this could all be part of a wave extension before a surge down. It's a big surge down. And typically, at the end of a triangle like this, we get the price passing through the pattern before reversing and making a dramatic move. This is called a throwover. It's very typical here in the price. And this is where I want to talk about that RSI divergence. So let me just delete that. You can see the RSI peaked at around 60 last week, or I should say on the 13th. That was about 2 weeks ago. And now we have the RSI coming up, and it's not setting a new high. Meanwhile, the price is setting a higher high from when the RSI last peaked. So you have the price setting a higher high, and the RSI is not. This is setting up a bearish divergence. And it's not happening near 70, it's happening near 60. And what we'd be looking for is this M pattern, which would be a swing failure or a swing pattern in the RSI. Very common. I think some people call it like hidden divergence, or I don't know. All I know is, to me, this actually isn't that bullish. It's not. Average volume today, or I should say the 30 period average volume today was 83.9 million, and the daily volume came in at 82.7, so it's a little low. You don't need volume to make breakouts, but seeing as the volume is decreasing, it looks like this is just trend continuation, the trend being sideways. And that meaning the next move's huge. And I'm still thinking bearishly. Yep. So let's talk about, did I get to AMC yet? I don't think I did. Let's get AMC on the board. AMC. So you're gonna see my buy sell orders here. Let's just go over this. Every once in a while I do this. It's like, yeah, I've been trading AMC. You can see I bought a lot back here and I sold a bunch up here, right? Way more. I sold 500 at 55, 300 at 29. And then in my computer share account, I sold at the last peak at 26 up here. These are just like a single share. This is like a little swing trade I made for fun. But yeah, typically I'm expecting the meme stocks to go down. It is what it is. So I expect AMC and GME to trend with the markets here. When we do find a bottom, that's where I'm expecting to see AMC and GameStop explode. Now, I do want to talk about SLV because I did actually enter into a trade today. And this is actually some really juicy analysis that I could spend like an hour going over because it took forever. Basically, there is the possibility that we're in a leading diagonal triangle in SLV. In which case, this could be the most recent rise, a wave A or a wave 1. And it doesn't matter which it is because after the correction that follows, which here is an extended flat, wave C would go up in a corrective rally, and wave 3 would go up in a bullish rally. What I did is I took this wave count and I said, hey, how many waves are here? And it's like more than 5, but it is motive, and I think it actually comes to 9. So here's 5, and I don't know. This is just the 5th in this pattern though, right? I think I actually said like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, taking me up to here. I said it looks motive. The counts don't need to be perfectly clear, and it's not always going to be clear, which is difficult. What we definitely have here is an extended flat correction after that motive run. And so now I'm looking for a big push higher. I charted this. I'm going to call it could be like a right angle broadening formation, or it could be like a megaphone. It's hard to say, but it's a broadening corrective pattern, and Bulkowski has these trading tips, and on his website you can see them, thepatternsight.com, that typically after that third touch point you want to go long or short depending on the direction, but you want to enter your trade based on that third touch point of the pattern. And here you can see I got in at around 21.19 and the price started to bounce, which is really nice. So I'm sitting green there. This is just going to be little trades, little bits of cash here and there. Let's go to GLD really quick. GLD just keeps going up. I don't know what to do about it. It's just like, we don't care about anything. We just go up, 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 up. In fact, I could almost just broaden this channel. Interesting, isn't that interesting? Maybe, I don't know what to do about GLD. Just, it's going up. I mean, my price target for gold is super high, so I guess I shouldn't be like that surprised. Let me go out to an hourly. Let's go out to a monthly max, actually. And then open up the right chart. It must be weekly max. Okay, well, my theoretical performance target's 2,497. And, whoa. Currently, the price is at 1932. Really? On the dot? 1932 on the dot? Wow. Okay, cool. Cool. So, gold's going up. It keeps going up. I'm like, retracement's gonna happen sometime. I have no idea when. Just doesn't seem to stop running, and the dollar just keeps going down. I'm on the monthly chart here, so we're gonna zoom in into an hour and get some definition. We had a broadening pattern. I was thinking, the dollar's probably gonna bounce and it's gonna drive the metals down. Actually, the dollar kept dropping and the metals keep rallying. So, what are you gonna do?